proudly presents Raceland Rams Baseball as the Kool Sports Network brings you coverage of the Rams live from Raceland, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for the pregame show. Raceland Rams Baseball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening from Rams Stadium as we get you set for baseball here on this Wednesday evening. Cool, cloudy, and a potential chance of a shower or two that's looming over top of the ballpark. Good evening, everyone. James Carr, happy to have you along with us here as the Ashland Tomcats and the Raceland Rams set to square off here on this 16th region showdown here in Ramland. Both teams played earlier this week. Raceland coming off an 11-1 win in 5 innings over Fairland on Monday night. Ashland falling last night to Greenup County in a slugfest, 15-10 to the Musketeers. So Ashland trying to snap what is now a 5-game losing streak, coming all the way back. Their last time they won was in the first game down at the beach when they beat Beltevia out of Illinois 5-3. All right, we'll step out for a break. We come back, we'll get our starting lineups and get you ready for first pitch. Ashland and Raceland after this on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
Back here at Raceland as we get you set for Ashland and Raceland. Let's go take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. We'll start first with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Ashland Tomcats. Leading things off in pitching is number 1, L.J. Murphy, batting second and catching. Number 3, Brady Marucci, batting third, and playing first base is Drew Kelly. The cleanup hitter is number 24, Chandlin Kaiser. Batting 5th and playing second base, Dawson Morris. Batting 6th at third base, River Lynch. Batting 7th and playing right field is Connor Flowers. Batting 8th in center field is Sam Lyons. And batting 9th and playing shortstop is Asher Moore. Again, Murphy, Marucci, Kelly, Kaiser, Morris, Lynch, Flowers, Lyons, and Moore. Now let's take a look at the lineup for Marty Mills' Raceland Rams. Usual suspects so far this season. Parker Isham will lead things off. He'll play shortstop. Caden Shores at first base. He'll bat second. Batting third and catching is Eli Lynn. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman of Landon Bloss. Batting 5th and playing left field is Connor Thacker. Batting 6th and playing second base is Michael Pennington. Batting 7th in right field, Cade Coldiron. Batting 8th and pitching is Brigham Davidson. Batting 9th in center field is Gunnar Smith. Ison, Shore, Lind, Bloss, Thacker, Pennington, Coldiron, Davidson, and Smith. We'll step out for a break. We'll come back and set the lineups on the field, meet our starting pitchers, and get you ready for first pitch. Raceland and Ashland next on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone Epic Stuffed Crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Back here at Raceland as we get you set for Ashland and at Raceland. Tomcats will lead things off with Murphy, Marucci, and Kelly. Taking a look on the bump for the Raceland Rams. It'll be the right-hander of Brigham Davidson. Davidson making his 5th appearance on the season with a 2-0 record, a 1.8 ERA. 11 2/3 innings of work, 9 hits, 7 walks, 5 strikeouts. He's given up 6 runs, walking 3. Defensively behind him, it'll look like this. Connor Thacker, Gunnar Smith, and Kate Coldiron. That's left to right. Third to first will be Bloss, Ison, Pennington, and Shore. And Eli Lynn, the senior, behind the dish. So LJ Murphy will lead things off. Murphy from the left-handed side, batting .222 on the season. And the first pitch misses wide for a ball, and this ball game is underway. 5:58 first pitch under cloudy skies with a slight chance of some showers looming in the area. Current temperature at 55 degrees. Here's the 1-0. Shows bunt, looks at that one in there for a call and strikes. The count goes to 1-1. James Powers on the plate. Lane Hughes, our base umpire for this evening's contest. Davidson ready to go back to work. The 1-1. Outside corner for a call and strike. It's 1-2. Raceland 7-3 on the season. Picked up an 11-0 win over Fairland here Monday night. They did that one in 5 innings. 4 runs in the first inning after getting 2 outs. They had a long ball from Caden Shore in the second. He provided his second home run in the 3rd inning in the midst of a 6-run inning as the Rams rolled on for an 11-run Mercy win. Davidson has worked the count full. Murphy trying to get on to start things off. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's hit right back to Davidson. He'll carry him off of his glove. He'll field, step, and throw. And got him. Hey, look at this on your replay. Heck of a play there by the pitcher. Just before he got to the bag. So a nice play there on him. So 1 down in the inning, and the catcher of Brady Marucci steps in. One-0 pitch down and in for a ball. It's 2-0. Chopper back to Davidson. He'll field and throw. 2 down.
Now batting for Ashland, Kelly.
So Drew Kelly will step in. Kelly, a .459 hitter on the season. Looks at a pitch downstairs for a ball. 1-0. Kelly, 17 hits, 12 driven in, 4 doubles, 10 walks on the year. He lifts this one skyward, right side. Caden Shore coming in. Makes the catch, and the Tomcats go in order. We played a half an inning. Scoreless with the Rams coming to bat when we return after this on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pop and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care. 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Back here at Raceland as we get you set for the bottom half of the inning number 1. Rams getting their first cuts at the plate coming up. Ison, Shore, and Lind, 3 scheduled to appear here in the home first inning. One of our Kool Sports trivia question coming up in the top of the 2nd inning. So Murphy will start on the bump. His fifth appearance, his fourth start. A record of 1-1 with a save, a 2.84 ERA. 12 and a third innings of work, 11 hits, 11 runs, 5 of those earned, striking out 22, walking 10.
Now batting for the Rams, the shortstop, number 2, Parker Ison.
So Parker Ison will lead things off, a 355 hitter. 11 hits on the season, 9 driven in, a double, 5 walks. Just a slight breeze blowing the flag away from the mast out there in left center field. His first pitch to Ison misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. This one's a floater out towards shallow center field, and that one tumbles in there for a leadoff single.
Now batting for the Rams, the first
So Ison aboard, and Caden Shore steps in. Shore seeing the ball very well, hitting it at 458, 11 hits, 11 driven in, 3 doubles, 3 home runs on the season. Takes a hack at the first pitch offered to him. Sam Lyons drifting into the gap out in left center field and misses it. Just overruns the ball, and it falls in for an error, and the Rams have 2 on here with nobody out.
For the Rams, the catcher, number 14, Eli Lynn.
So the Rams catcher of Eli Lynn comes in. Lynn shows bunt. It is a called strike. Two on, nobody out for the Rams. And now Lynn asks for time after the long hold on the mound from Murphy. One and one. Ison reached with a leadoff single. Shore reached on an error out in left center field. And now Lind trying to get things rolling here in the first. And now another long hold for Murray. This is why we need a pitch clock in high school. At this rate, we'll be here till midnight. Land offers at that one and comes up empty. It's 1-2. Two and two. Lane crowding the inner half of the plate there from the right side. Murphy back to work, hangs a breaking ball, and it's smashed out toward right field. Flowers makes the catch. Ison did not tag. He probably should have on that one. And there's one down in the inning. So the Rams' third baseman of Landon Bloss comes in. Bloss batting .357 on the season. He's ahead 1-0. Scores around the majors today. Already several finals. Pirates outlasting the Cardinals in 13 2-1. Mets blank the Marlins 5-0. Yankees won better than the Tigers today up in Comerica, 4-3. Texas beat the Cubbies 6-2. And it was the Padres over the Athletics 2-1. Reds, Giants all tied at 6. That game headed to the top of the 9th. Reds gave up a 6-0 lead. Dodgers lead the Nationals now 6-5 in the top of the 7th. Astros blanking the Mariners 4-0 in the top of the 7th out in Seattle. 2 balls and a strike to Bloss. Throw back to second base, and Eisen is going to move up to third base on the errant throw from Murphy. And the Rams now with 2 runners in scoring position on the second error of the inning. So the infield's going to come in. Bloss ahead, 2 balls and 1 strike. And Lane Hughes is going to stand right where I don't want him to. There we go. Thank you, Lane. We'll paint an X out there so you can stand here. Murphy to the plate. Bloss offers, comes up empty. The count goes to 2-2. Murphy from the belt. 2-2 in there for a called strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for the Rams, the left fielder.
So Murphy and his battery mate of Brady Marucci will meet halfway between home and the mound. And that'll bring in the Rams left fielder of Connor Thacker. Thacker on the season hitting .318, 7 hits with 10 driven in, a double, a triple, 2 home runs, 9 walks. That leads the team. First pitch right down Broadway, a called strike. Fouls this one away. No balls and 2 strikes to Thacker. Murphy from the windup. Paints that one on the outside corner for a called strike 3 to end the inning. The Rams strand a pair. We're scoreless through 1. Back for more after this on Kool TV.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Batting for Ashland, Kaiser.
Top of the second inning we go, and down. Kaiser, Morris, and Lynch set to go here in the inning. First pitch offered in to Chandler Kaiser, a called strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball, chopped out towards second base. Pennington will field. Low throw, but picked out of there by Shore. 1 down in the inning.
Now batting for Ashland.
So 2 down, base is empty. Or excuse me, 1 down, base is empty. Dawson Moore steps in. Moore's batting 136 on the season, 3 hits. Takes a healthy hack and comes up empty on that one. The 1-1. Down and in. 2 balls and a strike. Nice pitch, but misses somewhere. 3-1. In there for a called strike. Runs the count full. How much hacked foul. Davidson back to work, a 3-2. Chop down the third base side. That'll be in foul. Another 3-2. Down the line, left side, going to foul territory. Connor Thacker dives into the building. And he is slow to get up. He may have left an imprint of his body in the side of that building as he laid out and tried to pull that one up and came up empty. Heck of an effort there by the senior. But he went all out trying to get there, and that's the only thing about where that position of the building is. It does kind of jetty back in toward that foul line. So not a lot of real estate down the line. Thacker gave it all. Morris will step out and reset. Still in a 3-2 count with 1 out, nobody on. Payoff pitch. Misses for ball 4, very low at the knees.
Now batting for Ashland, Lynch.
And that brings in River Lynch. While we have a break in the action, take a look at our Kool Sports Trivia question tonight. It was on this date in Major League Baseball history, back in 1987, this New York Met drove in their 1,000th RBI. Who was it? Keith Hernandez, Darryl Strawberry, Howard Johnson, or Gary Carter? Text me at 606-571-7281. We'll check the answer in the top of the 5th inning. Again, 1987 on this day, 1,000th career RBI. A, Keith Hernandez. B, Darryl Strawberry. C, Howard Johnson. D, Gary Carter. Again, we'll check the answer at the top of the 5th inning. You text me at 606-571-7281. Be sure to put your name so I can announce you if you do get it correct. Lynch ahead 2-0. Very small lead by Morris over at first. This one's hit through the whole right side into the right field for a base hit. So the first hit of the ball game for the Tomcats, and they've got 2 on and 1 out. Excuse me.
Now batting for Ashland.
Here in the visiting second. So Lynch picking up his 3rd hit of the season. That brings Connor Flowers to the plate. Flowers batting 174 on the season. Big breaking ball that stays up out of the zone. Davidson struggling to find the strike zone here in this inning. 15 pitches, 8 strikes, 7 balls in the frame. He's at 50% on balls and strikes for the ball game. Needs a ground ball double play here to get out of the inning. 1-0 fouled straight back. Count evens at 1-1. 4 hits, 3 runs driven in for Flowers. 4 walks on the season. Davidson with a spin and look towards second. Nothing happening there. You know, the most wonderful thing about being at this ballpark is the wonderful aroma that you get from all of the food that is in this concession stand down low. It is phenomenal. The smell of the hot dogs down there is second to none. The 1-1. Breaking ball lifted skyward. Michael Pennington settles under it at second base. Can't accord it's an infield fly rule. And by rule, the batter is out. And there's 2 down in the inning. You know, the only bad part about when I start talking about the hot dogs is, doggone it, I get hungry. Sam Lyons climbs in, the center fielder for the Tomcats. Lyons looking for his first hit of the season. As he gets ahead 1-0. Nice job there by Lynn to box that one up out in front of him to keep the runners at bay. The count moves to 2-0. Runner leaks away from second base as Davidson kicks and comes to the plate, and a golf hack there by Mr. Lyons comes up empty, and the count goes to 2-1. Asher Moore in the on-deck circle would go next from the bottom of the order for the Tomcats, and then back to the big sticks with L.J. Murphy. This one misses in, and it's 3-1. Rams put 2 in scoring position in the home first, failed to get him across. Ashland threatening here in the second. 3-1. Chopper back up the middle. Eisen will step on the bag, take it himself, and that'll end the inning. Tomcats threaten. They come up empty. We're scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second inning after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Poor Jacob is having a night here tonight. No, you're not on the right one, my man.
Now batting for the Rams, the second baseman, number 3, Michael Pennington.
Hit that one. Now you got her. There we go. Michael Pennington, Brigham Davidson, and Eli Lynn, the 3 of the schedule for the Rams. Listen, I talk about the wonderful food, and what do I get? A bottle of water and a hot dog that is brought up specially from the concession stand. Thank you so much. Now, the only bad part is now I got to sit here and look at it. I hope we get a quick inning. Michael Pennington starts things off. He evens things up at 1-1. Pennington batting .296 on this season. Had a 2 RBI single back in the game on Monday night. He gets ahead 2-1. This one's fouled away. No, here, I'll eat it. Don't worry. You never turn down concession stand hot dogs, not at the ballpark. He only eats chicken. Exactly. He only eats chicken. He's very picky. Thanks, Merce. 2-2. Off the end of the bat, out towards second base, and a nice snare there by Morris for the first down of the inning.
Now batting for the Rams, the right fielder, number 7.
So Kate Coldiron comes to the plate. Coldiron batting .321 on the year. Had a 2 RBI double here Monday night, his second of the season. Murphy filling up the zone nicely tonight, just challenging the Rams batters, coming right at them. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. I'm never taking you to Slim Chickens ever again before a ball game. Here's the 0-2. He is mesmerized so much by Slim Chickens. He is just completely falling asleep on me tonight at the wheel. Murphy back to work. 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball out towards shortstop. Moore trips, gathers his footing, and makes a dandy play. Got his foot caught as he came forward, gathered himself, and just in time to beat the throw over at first base. So 2 down in the inning, nobody on, and Brigham Davidson will come in trying to help his own cause. He looks at some sweet chin music up and in, 1-0. That one misses somewhere, 2-0. Davidson, 261 hitter on the season, 6 hits, 4 driven in, 2 doubles, 3 walks on the year. Nobody on, but 2 down in the frame. Murphy looking for a clean second. This one's flared foul over on the third base side. 2 balls and a strike. Nice pitch, misses high though, 3-1. Gunnar Smith would go next if Davidson can reach. The lefty settles back in, 3-1 from Murphy. They'll excuse me swing that's chopped right back to Murphy. He'll run it toward first base, make the flip, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Tomcats. We've played 2. We're scoreless. We're back for more after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Moore, Murphy, and Marucci, the 3 scheduled to appear as we move into the top of the 3rd inning. Still scoreless. Only 1 hit thus far in the ball game. Raceland had 2 base runners back in the first, got both of them in scoring position, but could not get them across. So Asher Moore will lead things off, a 138 hitter on the season. 4 hits, 4 driven in. That one misses low for a ball. Right down the pipe for a called strike, 1-1. Reds Giants into the 10th now, bottom of the 10th out at Petco. This one's off the end of the bat and finds its way through on the right side for a leadoff single. Second hit of the ball game for the Tomcats.
Now batting for Ashland, Murphy.
That takes us back to the top of the order and L.J. Murphy. Murphy grounded out on a sharply hit ball back to Davidson his first time through. Shows bunt, pulls that one back, count will even at 1-1. Murphy last night in that 15-10 loss to Greenup went 0 for 3, earned 2 walks in that game. Davidson's 1-1. He'll make a quick throw back over to first. Ashland has not been a stolen base team as of this point here. Only 12 out of 13. Here's a bunt down the third base side. Bloss with a running throw. And they'll get the out, but the sacrifice is complete. The runner moves out to second base.
Now batting for Ashland, Marucci.
So 5-3 on the put out. Moore out to second base. And that brings in Brady Marucci. Marucci hit a sharp ball right back to Davidson in his first at-bat. This is the guy, if you're Ashland, you want at the plate with a runner in scoring position. He takes a healthy hack at this one, and it'll drift out of play on the first base side. Moore out at second base. After reaching with a leadoff single, he moved out to second on the sacrifice bunt for Murphy, and now Marucci trying to get him across. Count evens at 1-1. Marucci 2 for 3 last night. Had a long ball. Drove in 3. His second home run of the season. And a sweeping ball that starts at the hands. It goes across the outer half of the plate for a called strike. It's 1-2. I almost said sweeper. I won't say it. I caught myself. It's a slider. 1-2 pitch fouled away. You know, isn't the purpose of a slider, doesn't it sweep across the plate? I mean, isn't that its purpose? You know, why do we have to call it a sweeper all of a sudden? It's been a slider for how many years? And all of a sudden now the millennials say, oh, it's got to be a sweeper because that's the position it moves in. That one stays up and in for a ball, 2-2. Just call me an old fart, I guess. I'll stick with a slider. Yeah, I've got too many rants to talk about. Marucci dug almost all the way out of the back of the box there. 2-2 pitch. That's a slider that misses away. And the count goes full as he lays off that one. Really nice pitch there on a 2-2 count. Drew Kelly awaits in the on-deck circle. 1 on, 1 out. Tomcats threatening here in the visiting third. Payoff pitch. This one's driven deep. Left field. Thacker on his horse. At the wall. Gone. Brady Marucci yells Yahtzee for his 3rd home run of the season and hits one into the vapor stream out in left center field. And this one was a no-doubter. 2-0 Tomcats. So Marucci with home runs in back-to-back nights. And now Chris Hughes, pitching coach for the Rams, goes out to have a word with his battery. While we have a break, let's go take a look at our Kool Sports Trivia question. This date, back in 1987, this New York Met drove in his 1,000th career RBI. Who was he? A, Keith Hernandez, B, Darryl Strawberry, C, Howard Johnson, D, Gary Carter. Text me 606-571-7281 with your answer, A, B, C, or D. Be sure to put your name on there as well. All right, base is empty. 1 out. Drew Kelly steps in. Kelly flew out to the first baseman his first time through, and he's going to do it again, this time in foul territory. 1 pitch, 1 out for the second out of the inning.
Now batting for Ashland, Kaiser.
So Chandler Kaiser will step in. Grounded out to second, his first time through today. This one's fouled away. I needed a quick inning. I got 2 hot dogs sitting here that needs to be eaten. That was in there for a called strike. No balls and 2 strike to Kaiser. Morris stands in the on-deck circle, would go next. Ashland in front, 2-0. That one's down and away for a ball. One-two pitch, 2-2. Well, the Reds do what the Reds do. They lose it in the 10th, give up a 6-run lead. They got beat 8-6 by San Francisco. 2's wild, chopped over to the second baseman. Mr. Pennington will flip to first and in the inning. But the Tomcats put across 2 on a 2-run shot from Brady Marucci. They lead it 2-0 as we head to the bottom of inning number 3 after this on Kool TV.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Now batting for the Rams, the center fielder, number 1, Gunnar Smith.
Smith, Ison, and Lynn, that's a 3 due up for the Rams as we go to the bottom of inning number 3. Poor Jacob. He was even supposed to be off tonight. That went down and away for a ball, 1-1. Starting to see, I think, a few rain droplets show up in the area. That went in there for a called strike, 1-2. Smith batting .400 on the season, 10 hits, 7 driven in. All singles on the year. He's walked twice as well. Flares this one foul over into the first base side. Kind of holding a ball and 2 strikes. Smith, those toes on the white line wants time, and now we'll get it. He literally stepped in the box asking for time. I mean, he was trying to get in there and get time. Now he's going to head up the line and have a word with his skipper. And now Marty Mills is going to have a word with our home plate umpire, James Powers. I think the argument here is he feels like that they're trying to quick pitch him. And hearing some rain droplets falling over top. Listen, there was no rain that was originally in the schedule for tonight. And we came in and got rid of the scoreboard. He goes, you got your 10 tonight? And I went, no, it's just not till tomorrow. And he goes, man, he said, there's rain coming. And I looked at the radar, and sure enough, it was on the way. So it's here. It's not going to do a lot, but there's a couple little fingers that's behind it. There's a chopper right back to Murphy. He's done a great job on the mound as he picks it off for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Rams, the shortstop, number 2, Parker Ison.
So go back to the top of the order now, and Parker Ison. He singled on a flare to center field his first time up. He looks at a big breaking ball that's in there for a called strike, 0-1. This was a hot chopper over toward third. Lynch fields and throws, 2 down. That's a tough play there on a high hopper.
The first baseman, number 23, Caden Shore.
So Caden Shore comes in 0 for 1, but the base is empty. Reached on an error by the center fielder. As now they're going to play him to go that way. They're just begging him to go to the right field corner. Breaking ball at the top of the zone, a called strike, 0-1. Chases the pitch upstairs on the fastball. No balls and 2 strikes to the first baseman. Eli Lind would go next if the Rams inning continues, but L.J. Murphy trying to make quick work of the Rams here in back-to-back innings. The 0-2. Fisted back to the mound. Murphy fields, runs, and throws, and the Rams go in order here at the third. We've played 3. Ashland leads at 2-0. Back for more after this on Kool TV.
Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs the crust like Papa John's.
We go to the top of the 4th inning. Horace Lynch and Flowers due up. Tomcats with 3 hits in the ball game. Raceland has 1. 5, 6, and 7 due up this inning. Dawson Moore starts things off. He was a walk victim his first time through. Fouls that one away. Went through the mitt and off the chest protector plate of our home plate umpire, James Powers. 0-1. Chopped foul, third base side. He's quickly behind 0-2. Davidson needs a quick inning. 11 pitches in the first, 12 in the second, 19 in the third. South of 60% on his strike ratio, sitting at 57. Here's a chopper out toward the hole. Eisen tries to backhand and throw, and it's too late. So an error on the shortstop puts the runner aboard. And for another inning, the Tomcats have the leadoff runner aboard. So River Lynch steps in. 1 for 1, had a single to right his first time through tonight. Chops this one back to Davidson. He'll go to second. There's one. Back to first. Did they get it? No. Tried to turn it, could not get it, but they get the lead runner. 1-6 on the putout for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for Ashland, Flowers.
Nice job there by Davidson to set his feet and deliver a good throw out to second base. And Flowers floats this one out, dropping back as Eisen and makes a running, diving catch for the out. What a play there by Parker Eisen. As that ball looked destined to dive downward, instead it ends up being allowed out here in the 4th. Eisen turned on the Jets and showed them off on that one. So 2 down, 1 on. Sam Lyons steps in. Grounded into an ending inning fielder's choice his first time through. He looks at a pitch up and in for a called strike. 0-1. Lynch over at first. Reached on the fielder's choice. Tomcats lead at 2-0 on the 2-run shot from Brady Marucci. Davidson from the chest. He'll check his runner at first base. Easily back in as Lynch. Light drizzle here at the ballpark. Nothing to speak of, though. Just enough to maybe get things a little damp. Lions a closed-off stance in that right-handed side. Davidson from the chest with the 1-1. Swing and a miss. The 1-2. Breaky ball that doesn't move. Stays up and in. Nice job there by Shore to smother that one over on the low throw on the back pick attempt from Lynn. Here's the 2-2. Breaking ball upstairs. It doesn't tumble. It's 3-2. And that's where you get a little bit of that moisture that maybe you can't get a good enough grip on the ball that you want to get over top of it. It's not cold. It's a little chilly. Maybe you don't get those fingertip feelings the way that you normally have to grip the ball. Here's a payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the ball game for Davidson. And the Tomcats leave a runner at first base. We head to the bottom of inning number 4. 2-0 Ashland. Back after this on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
I'm going to put a giant sign. I put a thing on the computer today for Jacob, and it's a thing. It says change the inning, and it is literally right in front of his eyes. And the only thing he forgets is changing the doggone inning. I'm going to put a neon sign hanging from the screen next time. It's changed. He'll forget it again. I guarantee he'll forget it one more time. That's okay. Listen, if that's the only thing that goes wrong with everything that we've had to juggle through so far, I'll take it, my man. Murphy tried to sit down on us early in the ball game, and he's done a good job battling through it. Eli Lynn starts things off 0-for-1. Flew out to right his first time through. He's ahead 2-0. Meat of the order for the Rams, who trail it by 2. One swing of the bat from Brady Marucci is our lone runs of the ballgame thus far. The 2-1. That one's wide, ball 3. Three-one pitch, misses high, ball 4, and a leadoff man aboard as Lind earns the walk. Aiden Schaefer will come on to run for him over at first base. And Landon Bloss will step in. Bloss, one of the 2 strikeouts by L.J. Murphy. He went back-to-back with Bloss and Thacker, who stands in the on-deck circle next. That one misses upstairs for a ball, 1-0. We get a little bit of a gust of a wind all of a sudden popping up. I can do without that. And now we're going to get a visit to the mound by Shane Marucci. At the way this thing is set up so far, Raceland with runners at second and third with only 1 out in the first inning failed to get anybody across after Bloss and Thacker were retired via the strikeout. A clean second inning, but Ashland took advantage of some timely hitting. More importantly, a 2-run shot from Brady Marucci in the top of the third. And that made it 2-0, and that's where we stand currently. Raceland still with only 1 hit in the ballgame as Bloss leads the inning off, or excuse me, Lynn leads the inning off with the walk, and now Bloss at the plate ahead 1-0. Swing and a miss. Lynch up on the line, just in front of the cutout over at third, guarding on the bunt. Schaefer leaks away from first. Works to the outside corner for a called strike, 1-2. Bloss guarding that inner half of the plate with his toes on the inner white line. Schaefer a jump away from first base. Murphy a long hold and it steps off. Schaefer a healthy lead from first. Murphy comes to the plate, and this one's off the top of the net and into the Ashland dugout, and it was caught. I believe it was one of the assistants there on the corner. Count holds it a ball and 2 strikes to Bloss, who was obviously trying to hit this ball to right field. That one gets away from Murphy. 2-2. Red Sox Blue Jays just getting underway up in Fenway. Look inside the dugout there for the Tomcats. Another foul ball. Dodgers lead the Nationals 6-5. That game just going final out in Washington. Astros still in front of the Mariners 5-0. That game in the bottom of the 8th inning out in Seattle. White Sox trail the Guardians 2-1 early in that contest. The 2-2. Flipped over toward the first base side, giving chase is Kelly, but he cannot get there, and it'll fall in for another foul ball. Finals already today. Pirates over the Cardinals 2-1 and 13. Mets got blanked by the Marlins 5-0. Yankees won better than the Tigers 4-3. Tigers 6, Cubs 2. Padres over the Athletics 2-1. It was the D-backs blowing out the Orioles 9-0. Reds fall to the Giants in 10, 8-6. And it was the Dodgers just going final over the Nationals 6-5. Bloss worked the count full. Nobody out with a runner on first base of Aiden Schaefer, running for the catcher Eli Lynn. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside corner, called strike 3, and Bloss gets caught looking again.
Now batting for the Rams, the left fielder, number 15, Connor Thacker.
So Connor Thacker steps in. He was a strikeout victim his first time through. That one's inside at the knees for a called strike. Thacker went 0 for 1 with a walk here Monday night in the win over Fairland. Rams only 1 hit in this baseball game. That was a leadoff single from Parker Eisen. And right as Murphy started toward the plate, Thacker was granted time. Senior settles himself into the left-handed side. Schaefer leaks away from first. Runner going. Ball swung on, lifted skyward, straightaway center field. Lyons gives it a look, reaches up, makes the catch. 2 down in the inning.
Now batting for the Rams, the second baseman, number 3, Michael Pennington.
So the Rams second baseman, Michael Pennington, comes in. Lined out to second, his first time through this evening. Now Marty Mills having a talk with Lane Hughes, and I know what he's talking about. He's talking about he's balking. He's talking about the speed of the pitcher. I've noticed it myself. It is very close to a balk of him going quick when the guys get in the batter's box. So Schaefer back to first, 2 down in the inning. Michael Pennington to the plate. And the chess match continues. Pennington batting .296 coming into the contest. That's a nice pitch to the outside corner for a call strike, 0-1. The 1-1. Flared foul. That goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Rams with only 1 hit in the ball game, and that was a leadoff single in the home first by Eisen, who got stranded at third base. Schaefer away from the bag at first. Murphy to the plate, the 1-2. Tries to go upstairs. Murphy was headed to the dugout, and umpiring umpire James Power says not so fast. Thought that he had gotten the called strike 3. He's got 4 strikeouts. Fanning, Bloss, and Thacker each twice, trying to get his 5th here and get out of the inning. 2-2 pitch. Runner's going. Throw down to second base is not in time. As getting in there with the stolen base is Aiden Schaefer, as he picks up his 5th stolen base of the season. Good throw there by Marucci. Payoff pitch. Misses high, ball 4, and Pennington on with a walk.
Now batting for the Rams, the right fielder, number 7, Cade Coldiron.
So Cade Coldiron comes in. Grounded out to short. On a heck of a play by Moore when he stumbled coming forward to make the play, and then regained his balance and fired a seat across just in time to beat Coldiron at the bag. Schaefer away from the bag out at second base. Moore shadowing him. First pitch misses wide for a ball, 1-0. Blue Jays have jumped on the Red Sox early, 1-0. Angels, Rays, Phillies, Braves getting ready to get underway. Count evens at 1-1. Cool night. I don't know if it's quite as cold as it was on Monday night, simply because we had the wind, but the cloud cover here all night long with a little bit of rain. That's the one thing that we wanted to stay away, and it's been just a light drizzle a couple of times. Nothing that's been anything to wash anything out. Just enough to be a nuisance at times. The 1-2. Fouled back. Count holds at 1-2. Brigham Davidson stands in the on-deck circle, would go next. Schaefer running for Lind out at second. Pennington over at first. Both of those runners on board due to walks. Murphy's 27th pitch of the inning. And he spikes that one in the turf, and the count evens at 2-2. Nice job there by Mr. Marucci to keep that one in front of him. 3 Marucci's on the field, 2 on the Ashland side, 1 on the Raceland side, and they all are from the same household. 2-2 pitch inside corner, called strike 3 to end the inning. 3 strikeouts in the inning, and the Rams stay scoreless. We've played 4. 2-0 Ashland. Back after this on Kool TV.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Top of the 5th inning, 2-0.
Now batting for Ashland, Moore.
That did. That was right. That was correct. Stop thinking, man. No, I know what it is. You hit the wrong one. Yeah, you hit the wrong screen. Got to hit the right button. Asher Moore's in 1 for 1. Led things off. Came around to score out of the 2-run shot from Marucci back in that 3rd inning. Count evens at 1-1. Only 4 hits thus far in the ball game. 3 for Ashland, 1 for Raceland. 1-1. Lifted skyward, right side. Shore drifting toward the fence. Makes the catch. 1 out in the inning.
Now batting for Ashland.
So it goes back to the top of the order now, and L.J. Murphy. Murphy 0 for 1, a sacrifice bunt his last time through. Rain starting to fall again here at the ballpark. Nice breaking ball that dives in there for a called strike. The good part of it is that second one that's behind it, looked like it was trying to move a little bit north, that second cell, and then this last look at the radar, it's got a little bit more with it and a little bit of an umph in the middle of it too. 0-2 pitch, outside corner, but it misses for a ball. 1-2. Nice location. Davidson, a big deep breath as he's ready to go back to work. And now time requested from L.J. Murphy. He's going to play a little cat and mouse game. Davidson never flinches. 1-2 pitch off the end of the bat, and that one's diving downward for a base hit out in left. 4th hit of the ball game for the Tomcats, the first for Mr. Murphy. And they've got a man on board with 1 out. And Brady Marucci to the plate. Marucci 1 for 2, homered his last time up. Murphy with a small lead over at first. Marucci deep in the box. Looks at a breaking ball, but it stays up out of the zone. Oh, we got a courtesy runner. Okay. I did not see the courtesy come in. So the courtesy runner coming on for the pitcher is Pierce Walmsley. 2-0. Marucci batting .559 on the season. Leads the team in hits. Tied with Drew Kelly with 12 RBIs. Has 6 doubles, a triple, and now 3 home runs. Going home runs in back-to-back nights. 2-0 pitch. He was trying to park that one over on top of the middle school as he comes up empty on the fan, 2-1. Red Sox have countered with a run in the home first up in Fenway. 1-1 ball game. Can't come up with the connection there on the breaking ball. It's 2-2. Runner going, 2-2 pitch. Misses low, throw down to second base. In time, they got him on the helmet on the way through. So 2 down in the inning. Count goes to full to Mr. Baruchi. Payoff pitch. In there, called strike 3, and he knew it. Time to stretch at the ballpark. 2-0 Ashland as we head to the bottom of the 5th after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library system is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Davidson, Smith, and Ison a 3-2 up this inning for the Rams. Still only 1 hit in this ball game. Let's take a look at our Kool Sports Trivia question. This is your last go at it. I've got no guesses tonight. I thought this one would be at least an easy one. I gave you 4 New York Mets who were on the roster in 1987 to pick from. This date, 1987, this Mets player drove in his 100th RBI. Who was he? A. Keith Hernandez, B. Darryl Strawberry, C. Howard Johnson, D. Gary Carter. Text me 606-571-7281. I'll give you till the 6th inning to answer in tonight. Some other notables on this date in Major League Baseball history, none bigger than this date in 1994 when Michael Jordan made his Major League debut for the AA Birmingham Chattanooga. Or excuse me, AA Birmingham. He played for Chattanooga. Let me try this again. I'm reading my thing here. It's all together. He played for the Birmingham Barons. They were playing Chattanooga. Chattanooga won that game 10-3. And Jordan went hitless in his debut. Another White Sox who started as a Kansas City Royal made his return after hip replacement on this date, 93. And what's he doing his first at-bat? Smacks one out of the park. Bo Jackson. Of course, Bo knows. All right, Brigham Davidson steps in, a ground out back to the pitcher. This one's fouled away. Again, when you text me, make sure you put your name in there so I can give you the award if you win it with the correct answer. Davidson settles back in. Murphy's ahead 0-1. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Count evens at 1-1. Eight down in the top this inning for the Rams, getting late here in the ballpark. We're in the bottom of the 5th. And that one hit him, but the question was he squared around? And he was. So it's going to be an offer and a pitch. And it's 1-2. Southpaw back to work. Fouled away. Just over top of the fence. 1 foot on, 1 foot off the rubber for Mr. Murphy as he comes plate with the 1 and 2 and nearly hits him. Two-two. Two-hopper over to Lynch at third. Low throw, but fielded nicely by Kelly. 1 down.
Now batting for the Rams, the center fielder, number 1, Gunnar Smith.
So Gunnar Smith comes in. Smith, a ground out victim his first time through. Hit a little dribbler back to Murphy. And he offers at that one and comes up empty on the bunt attempt. Smith a hit and 2 at-bats with 2 runs driven in the win over Fairland Monday night. 0-1 pitch. Dives in there but stays low, 1-1. Nice pitch, but misses. That's been a strike most of the night. 2-1. Prior Parsons down in the bullpen for the Rams. I saw him loosening behind the dugout earlier. 2-1. Off the end of the bat, the foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 down. 2-0 Ashland off the 2-run shot from Brady Marucci back into third. Breaking ball, and he went into defensive mode as he sends a bullet over toward Trey. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The count holds to the Rams center fielder. Smith settles back in. Murphy peeking over the glove. Back to the plate he comes. Works down and away and misses low for ball 3, 3-2. Trey Collier working with us tonight over on the cameras. You can see him there in the red. My producer tonight, Jacob Hankins. 3-2 pitch, lifted skyward in the infield. Dropping back shallow outfield and the right field being called off was Morris by Flowers. The right fielder makes the catch. 2 down in the inning.
Now batting for the Rams, the shortstop, number 2, Parker.
So go back to the top of the order and Parker Eisen. Eisen with a lone hit for the Rams in the ballgame. Singled through the first time and then grounded out his last time through to third. Breaking ball that tumbles in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Count evens at a ball and a strike. There's the 1-1. Can't get over top of that breaking ball as it stays up out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Ashland will have the meat of the order coming to the plate in 3, 4, and 5 in the visiting 6th. Fastball in the upper half of the zone for a called strike, 2-2. And he has hit that spot consistently tonight and has been dialed in. 2-2 offering. Breaking ball chopped to the third baseman. Lynch takes it off the hop. Low throw, gets past the first baseman. So the inning's going to continue on the 3rd error of the ballgame.
Now batting for the Rams, the first baseman, number 23.
So Eisen with good speed is on the base paths. And Caden Shore comes to the plate with a chance to make a dent in this 2-0 deficit. First pitch misses high for a ball, 1-0. Breaking ball tumbles in there for a called strike. Even at the count at 1-1. Shore 0 for 2. reached on an error his first time up on a fly ball to center and then grounded out last time through. We're going to runner for Ison over at first as Taylor Sparks will come on to run. Short of 1-1 count. He rockets this one right at the first baseman, and Drew Kelly reaches up and says, I got that one to end the inning. Rams lead of a runner. We've played 5. 2-0 Ashland. Back after this on Kool TV.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Top of the 6th inning, 2-0 Ashland. Kelly Kaiser and Morris. 3-2 up for this visiting 6th. Let's take a peek at the trivia question. So we're going to check the answer here in this inning. This date, 1987, this New York Met drove in his 1,000th career RBI. Who was he? Keith Hernandez, Darryl Strawberry, Howard Johnson, Gary Carter. We'll check the answer in the top of this inning. With 1 out. So Kelly, Kaiser, and Morris. Kelly will lead things off 0 for 2. 2 flyouts to Shore over at first base. First pitch misses up and in for a ball, 1-0. Hello, Mr. Coldiron. Fastball to the outside corner, a called strike, 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 3 errors for the Tomcats. No runs, a hit, an error for Raceland. 1-1 pitch off the end of the bat. Can it be the hat trick for Shore? Drifting down the line, trying to make a basket catch. Somebody comes up with it. It's Cade Coldiron. Take a look at this on your instant replay. Heck of an effort. Shore was going downhill, and Cade Coldiron comes flying in like he shot out of a catapult. His brother would have never done that. His brother could not move that fast. That's a heck of a play there by the right fielder, covering a lot of ground for the first out of the inning. So Chandler Kaiser climbs in 0 for 2. 2 ground outs to second base. Breaking ball off the end of the bat. That one's going to get out of play over top of the Rams dugout. I'm really happy with my trivia question tonight because I have stumped everybody. Another foul ball. Let's take a look at our trivia question for tonight as soon as we get the graphic off the screen. Here we go. This date, Major League Baseball history, 1987. This guy hit his 1,000th RBI. Take that off there for a second. Let's go back to baseball. This one's a deep drive. That one's going to get over top of the head of Coldiron and up against the wall. And it's going to be a stand-up double for Chandler Kaiser. See, every time I think that it's going to go slow, it goes fast, and I think it goes fast, it goes slow. All right, here's your options. Hernandez, Strawberry, Johnson, Carter. The answer was D, the catcher, Gary Carter. Keith Hernandez, Howard Johnson, Darryl Strawberry, all on the team that year. But it was Gary Carter that picked up his 1,000th career RBI. So runner in scoring position and one out of the inning, and Dawson Morris to the plate 0 for 1. That one nearly gets him as it gets inside. They say he did offer it. 2 balls and a strike. River Lynch awaits in the on-deck circle. We'll go next. 2-1. Upstairs 3-1. Davidson has offered 86 pitches in this ball game tonight. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Moore settles back in. The 3-2. Lifted skyward and gets out of play. Just over top of the fence. A look to second, plateward with a 3-2. Breaking ball, half-hearted swing, call it for a strike number 3, and there's 2 down in the inning. He caught him on that one. He was totally locked up.
Now batting for Ashland, Lynch.
So now the Tomcats' third baseman of River Lynch steps in, not River. Put those two together easily. He hits a flare out to the second baseman on a diving attempt by Pennington. Can't get it. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's going to be a tight one. And did they get him? They did. What have you done, Jacob? There you go. Let's take a look at the play. No. You hit the button beside of it, Jacob. Good job. You are fired tonight about 6 times. Jeez, oh, Pete. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-0. Back after this on Kool TV.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
Now batting for the Rams, the catcher.
3-4-5 to up this inning. As Rams still down 2 on a heck of a play at the plate. I wish we could have shown it to you twice, but either way. Lynn chases after one, and it's chopped foul down the third base side. I don't know that I could hit that button on that board and mean to hit that button. I know you didn't. That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how you hit that button. That was from 2 years ago. Tumbling breaking ball gets in there for a called strike. Lind quickly ahead and behind, 0-2. One and 2 to the Rams catcher. Got on with a walk his last time through. Two and 2. Murphy north now of 90 pitches. That was his 92nd of the evening. Rams still with only the one hit. The 2-2. Up and away, ball 3. Rain starting to come down again here at the ballpark. Getting late for the Rams, trailing at 2-0. Payoff pitch, poked down the right side and a foul ball. The question is, can the Rams capitalize on the big defensive play? And cash in here late. Another 3-2 to Lind. And he rockets this one into the gap, and that one's headed out for a base hit. Lind's going to make the hard turn and head towards second base. Here comes the throw, sliding in safely for the leadoff double is Eli Lind. And the Rams have things going here in the 6th.
Now batting for the Rams, the third baseman, number 20, Landon Ross.
So Lind picking up his 6th double of the season. Aiden Schaefer will come on to run out at second base, and Landon Bloss climbs in, who is 0 for 2. Fouls this one away. The 0-1. Nice breaking ball in there for a called strike. 0-2. Murphy with 4 strikeouts. They've come in the 4 and 5 hole. 2 to Bloss, 2 to Thacker. And now time requested at the plate as Murphy was doing a long study of Schaefer out at second base. Ashland is stuck in the bottom of its order in the visiting 7th, 7, 8, and 9. 0-2 pitch. Coming over and making the catch there is Flowers. Schaefer was not back at the bag, could not try to tag up.
Now batting for the Rams, the left fielder.
So 1 down in the inning on the nice play by the right fielder. So now Connor Thacker steps in, a pair of strikeouts. Or no, a strikeout, excuse me, a strikeout and then a flyout. Lays off that pitch upstairs, 1-0. The 1-0. Down and in at the knees for a called strike, 1-1. Breaking ball that misses low. Ashland thought they had strike 2. Instead, the count goes to 2-1 to the left fielder. 2-0 Ashland. It's been that way since the 3rd as Murphy is over 100 pitches in the ballgame. 2-1 breaking ball at the bell to called strike. Two balls, 2 strikes, and out here in the 6th. Slaps that one toward the shortstop. Moore will knock it down. It's going to be an infield single, and the Rams have them at the corners with one down here in the sixth.
The second baseman, number 3, Michael Pennington.
Moore had to go way over into the hole to try to make a play on it, and in the process of doing so, knocked it down but had no play at Thacker as he came across for his first hit of the ball game. So now Michael Pennington climbs in 0 for 1. Line down in a walk. Puts this bunt down perfectly down the first base side. And did they get him? They did at first base. It's going to get the run home as the Rams cut into the lead. It's 2-1.
Now batting for the Rams, the right fielder, number 7, Kool.
So give him a credit for the sacrifice bunt as it goes 1-3 on the putout. So Thacker out to second base. And now Cade Kool steps in. Swing and a miss. Two down in the inning. Rams trailing 2-1. Rain starting to really pick up here at the ballpark. 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. And Kool behind 0-2. Made a heck of a play back in the visiting half of this inning. On a foul ball over on the right side that Shore was giving a look all the way to and just could not get there. And all of a sudden, Kool comes flying out from nowhere. 1-2. Down and away. Thacker dancing around out there at second base like a cat on a hot tin roof in Texas, trying to get into Murphy's head. Off the end of the bat, into the gap. Flowers dropping back, reaching up, and makes a running catch at the warning track to end the inning. A well-struck ball, but a nice play by the right fielder for the Tomcats, and that'll end the inning. Raceland leaves a runner out at second base, but they get a run back. It's 2-1 as we head to the seventh after this on Kool TV.
Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975.
Here at Papa John's, we know our stuff.
That's why we hand stuff every Epic Stuffed Crust with a whole lot of flavor. And we always start with our fresh, never frozen dough.
We never stop exploring new flavors of stuff into our crust. And just wait until you see what we're cooking up next.
The new cheesy calzone epic stuffed crust, hand stuffed with a blend of garlic herb ricotta and mozzarella. Because no one stuffs a crust like Papa John's.
Down and in, 3-0. Yeah, that is a new hitter. They did not announce when it came through. This is Parker Church at the plate. So Church on the season. Batting 143 with 2 hits, 3 driven in. Has earned 1 walk on the year. He's ahead 3-0 here to Parsons on his first batter. Right-hander back to work. Pipes that one in there for a called strike. As Mr. Church was headed toward first base, and Mr. Umpire says, turn around and come right back, my friend. I'm not done with you yet. (3-1). Poked out toward right field. Cade Coulter comes in, makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting for Ashland, Lyons.
So Sam Lyons steps in 0 for 2. Line grounded into an inning-ending fielder's choice his first time through and struck out last time up. Shows bunt, gets this one out in front of the plate. Lind with a nice throw to cut him down at first base. 2 down in the inning. Take a look at this on your instant replay.
Now batting for Ashland, Moore.
Nearly had some confusion there between him and his pitcher. So Asher Moore steps in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0. 2-0. Rain is starting to intensify. You can start to see it there on your screen. We've seen enough rain in this area for a lifetime. 2-0 pitch at the top of the zone, a called strike, 2-1. Back up the middle. Ison knocks it down, but they're not going to be able to make a play, and it's going to be a 2-out infield single for Asher Moore, his second hit of the ball game. And what that does is gets the ball back to the top of the order, and L.J. Murphy. So L.J. Murphy's 1 for 2. A ground out of sacrifice and a single to left. He chops this one out toward Pennington. On the high hop, he'll make the flip to second base, and that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Rams need 1 to tie, 2 for a victory. We'll finish it up when we return after this here on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
We go to the bottom of the 7th. Davidson, Smith, and Ison, 8-9 in the top. Due up for the Rams, trailing by 1 here in this rained this rainy evening, I should say, as the rain has settled back in since about the middle of the 6th inning, a little bit before the 6th inning. And this last little batch that we've had come through has really settled in. And looking at it on radar, it's still probably got about another 20 minutes or so before it's really going to get out of here. Two runs on 7 hits, 3 Ashland errors. 1 run on 3 hits, 1 Raceland error. That's what we've had here tonight. L.J. Murphy will go out for his 7th inning of work. Sitting at 109 pitches. You can throw 120, or if you're into a batter, you can offer to that batter until that batter is retired or reaches safely. That's the only way that you can go past the 120 mark. So Davidson 0 for 2. Pair of groundouts. 1 back to the pitcher, 1 over to short. The first pitch, he chops back up the middle. This is going to be a tough play by Morris, and he can't make the play. It's going to be a leadoff infield single for Davidson.
Now batting for the Rams, the center fielder, number 1, Gunnar Smith.
So the Rams have the tying run aboard, and now Gunnar Smith 0 for 2 steps in. A ground out and a fly out. Murphy from the belt. Misses up and away for a ball, 1-0. Gunnar Smith, is not going yard right here. Great kid. He may put one down the line or put one in the gap, but he is not hitting one over that outfield fence. Now, I know exactly what he's going to do. He's trying to get a ball just outside that dirt circle as he looks at a pitch that's up and away for a ball, 2-0. And this is typically what you see from a pitcher that is fatigued. They're running low on gas. They're trying to gut it out, and that's what L.J. Murphy, who has tossed a gem here tonight, has done. But you start missing pitches up and up and up, and that's where you really start not getting over top of your leg and getting that one in. That's a nice pitch down and in for a call strike, 2-1. Murphy's pitches tonight, his longest inning was the 4th when he offered 28. 28, 21, 21. That was 4, 5, and 6. Here's a bunt out in front of the plate. Murphy will field and take the shore out. So the sacrifice is complete as it moves Davidson out to second base, and the tying run is in scoring position.
Number 2, Parker Ison.
So 1 out here in the 7th. Parker Ison steps in, 1 for 3. Had a leadoff single in the home first inning. That was the Rams' lone hit for the longest time in the ballgame. That's a nice pitch in there just below the belt for a called strike. 0-1. We're good for now. We may have to pull the table back just a tad. 0-1 pitch, fouled away. Caden Shore stands in the on-deck circle. Another foul ball. Right now, the warrior out there is my son, who is standing over on the third base line. Now, one thing I will say is that he is thanking Dad right now for giving him my rain jacket this evening so that he was covered up. I may have not gotten back in the house tonight if I hadn't. 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball lifted skyward right side. Kelly giving chase. That one's going to get out of play. Like I said, you can see the rain, how much it's coming down, as it has really started to pick up here over the last 10 minutes or so. And that's, again, offensively for the Rams, that plays into account. If you can get a ball in play, it makes the defense have to deal with a wet baseball. And anything's possible. 0-2 pitch. Lifted skyward on the third base side. River Lynch giving chase. And it gets out of play. Ison battling. Another 0-2. Chop toward the second baseman. Morris off the high hop. He's going to have to hustle, and he does get him. They had Davidson making a hard turnaround third, and Kelly promptly chases him back, but the Rams are down to their final out, but the tying run stands 90 feet away. Murphy still has 2 pitches remaining, based off of my account, as Ashland. So Caden Shore steps in 0 for 3. He looks at a pitch right at the belt for a called strike, 0-1. Haven't we had enough rain in this area for a while? So Kaiser trying to slam the door in here in the 7th and pick up the save. The right-hander, 0-2, fouled away. Oh, 2 pitch, hit a ton, but foul. Heads up in the car out in the parking lot. It was probably a pretty piece over there. Oh, 2. Misses up and away for a ball, 1-2. That pitch nearly hits him. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two down, tying run at third. 2-2. Misses wide, ball 3, 3-2. Payoff pitch. Misses high, ball 4. So the winning run's on board as Caden Shore earns a walk, and I don't know that Ashland is disappointed in that at that position. Now Eli Lynn steps in. He doubled his last time up. And now Ashland's going to have another visit to the mound. What a heck of a ball game this has turned into be. It was Raceland with an opportunity to score in the first inning. The Rams put 2 on in scoring position with only 1 out, but came up empty. We stayed scoreless until the 3rd, and that's when Brady Marucci crashed a 2-run shot out of here to the left field wall and made it 2-0. That's where it stayed until Raceland plated 1 in the 6th inning. And now Chandler Kaiser has the tying run over at 3rd. He walks Caden Shore, so the winning run stands at 1st. And it's up to Eli Lynn to keep this ball game alive. Raceland looking for their 8th win on the season. Ashland trying to snap a 5-game losing streak. And the first pitch dives in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Down and away for a called strike. 0-2. So the Rams down to their final strike now. As Eli Lynn pops those Goldilocks out of the helmet, takes a deep breath, and gets ready to settle back in. Little flare over towards second. The field and the throw, and Ashland picks up the victory. Rams try to go with a hit and run, but the Tomcats come in and get the win. Final score, 2-1. Postgame show when we return after this on Kool TV.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Final score in this one, 2-1. Ashland gets the victory as Raceland had the winning run at third base, but the Rams cannot get it across, and Ashland's going to get out of here with a victory that's going to snap their 5-game losing streak and pick up a solid win here on the road. Here's how it went down. Again, Raceland had 2 runners in scoring position in the first inning, failed to push those across. They went quietly the next 2, but in the third, it was a loud blast from Brady Marucci as he smashed his 3rd home run of the season, his 2nd in as many days, and gave Ashland a 2-0 lead. That would be our spot until we got into the 6th. Raceland gets a sacrifice bunt and pushes a run across and trimmed the lead in half at 2-1. Ashland threatened in the 7th, comes up empty, and the Rams get 2 runners on board, including the tying run over at third base. but they cannot push that run across as Eli Lynn grounds out to second base and ends the ball game. Final score of 2-1 here tonight. We'll take a break. We come back, we'll look at our final numbers and wrap things up here on what has turned into be a very rainy evening here in Ramland as we continue our coverage here on Kool TV.
Here at Kentucky Christian University, we believe that nursing saves lives. Nursing is more than a career, it's a calling. KCU has a reputation for producing exemplary graduates who excel both clinically and professionally. With options for both in-person and online studies, KCU is ready to help you begin the career of your dreams today. Find out more at kcu.edu.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter.
Final score 2-1. Ashland wins it tonight over Raceland. Here's our final numbers for the Tomcats. River Lynch leads away with goes 2 for 3. Asher Moore from the bottom of the order goes 2 for 3 as well. They were the only 2 players with multi-hits. Murphy, Marucci, and Kaiser each put in a hit. Kaiser with a double. Marucci had the 2-run shot back in the 3rd inning. For the Raceland Rams, 4 hits on the night. Ison had the first hit of the ball game in the bottom of the 1st. For the Rams, Lind a double, Thacker had a hit, and Davidson with a hit on a leadoff single in the infield in the 7th inning. For the pitching numbers, L.J. Murphy goes 6 2/3 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He struck out 4, walked 2. He'll take the win. Kaiser goes a third of an inning, no runs, no hits. He walks a batter, does not strike out anybody. He will pick up the save. Brigham Davidson's night, 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, both earned, struck out 3, walked a batter. He'll take the loss. Briar Parsons goes an inning of work, 1 hit of scoreless baseball. Final numbers look like this. For Ashland, 2 runs, 7 hits, 3 errors. They leave 5 runners on base. For Raceland, 1 run on 4 hits, 1 error. They leave 8 runners on base. It took us an hour and 56 minutes to decide it tonight, but a rainy night here in Ramland is going home with an Ashland victory as they knock off Raceland by a final score of 2-1. Hat tip to my crew tonight, Jacob and Trey battling the elements, especially Trey out in the rain for much of the ball game until it finally just got to the point to where he could not keep his camera dry enough to be able to stay on the air with it. But hey, it's we battle the elements here at Kool TV and try to do our best to bring you the best coverage out there. And I think tonight we battled through a lot of elements to do so. Rams scheduled to be back in action tomorrow night against Fairview. 6 o'clock first pitch. We'll be with you beginning at 5:45 for pregame coverage. Again, Ashland wins it tonight, 2-1. Your final score for Trey Collier and Jacob Hankins. I'm James Collier saying so long. We'll talk to you tomorrow night right here on Kool TV.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams baseball broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of Raceland Rams baseball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Sports Network and Kool TV.